Hi everyone, this is Yana and I have some new grammar for you. Today we're talking with you about intensifiers. Intensifier is a word that strengthens or weakens another word and it has no real meaning by itself, so it can be easily removed from the sentence. One intensifier that everybody knows and loves is very. But it is so overused that I decided to give you a few other words that function just like very. I'm talking about quite, rather, pretty, and fairly. Interested? Then watch this video up to the end. Fairly is the weakest of these adverbs. It doesn't suggest a very high degree. So if you say that somebody is fairly clever or fairly nice, he or she will not be so pleased, We use fairly before an adjective or another adverb. Let's take a look at some examples. How was the film? Fairly good. Not the best one I've seen this year. So by saying fairly good, I want to emphasize that generally I liked watching it, but it wasn't as good as other movies I've seen this year. So it means that it could be better. Let's see one more example. I speak French fairly well, enough for everyday purposes. So in this context, fairly well means that it's enough to ask somebody for directions, but it's not enough to speak about art. If I want to speak about art, I need to improve my level. Quite is stronger than fairly. It's more than a little, but less than very. Something in between. How was the film? Quite good. You should see it. By saying quite good, I mean that it wasn't the best film I've seen this year, but still I can recommend it to you. Quite can mean completely with the adjectives like extraordinary, different, certain, sure, wrong, obvious, and many others, the list you can see here. Let's take a look at the example. It was quite obvious that he wasn't going to come. It was quite obvious, the meaning is it was completely obvious. Quite can be also used before verbs and nouns, but it is more in British English than in American English. For example, well, your room is quite a mess, or I quite enjoyed myself at your party. Rather is stronger than quite. It can suggest more than is usual, more than was expected, more than was wanted, and similar ideas. For example, how was the film? Rather good. I didn't expect it to be so good. So by saying rather good, I want to emphasize that it exceeded my expectation and it was better than I expected it to be. Or another example, Kate speaks French rather well. People think that she's French. So rather well means that her French is so good that people believe that she's a native speaker. Like quite, rather can be used before verbs and nouns, but again, this usage is more common for British English than American English. Pretty is similar to rather, but first of all, it's informal, and second of all, it is only used before an adjective or another adverb. Let's take a look at the example. How are you doing? Pretty good. You okay? She is a pretty nice girl. So we can use rather instead, but by using rather, we will make it more formal. By using pretty, we would make it more informal. So it depends on the context you want to use this word. And now let's do some practice. Your task will be to choose the correct intensifier in the following sentences. Sentence number 1. I didn't know Peter could cook. His meal was rather good. I say rather good because I didn't expect it to be so good. So it exceeded my expectations. Sentence number 2. It's you should wear sunscreen. Quite hot. I use quite because it's more than a little, but less than very. Sentence number 3. I'm tired today. I don't think I'm going out tonight. I'm pretty tired today. Pretty tired because this is an informal conversation. Therefore, I can't use rather in this context. Sentence number 4. It was a nice day, but there was a bit of rain. It was a fairly nice day. Fairly nice because, well, it could have been better. That's it. Not so difficult, right? Thanks for studying with me and see you in my next video. Bye bye.